ever wondered, can I just like make a target that I can like shoot arrows at? See how good my aim is? Well, there are two ways. First way, the hardest, because I don't know how to craft one, but a target, if you get a target, I don't know how to craft one, but because I can get a video for one, I just forgot about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just make one. You just make a small rectangle, but it can't be a rectangle. There are a bunch of targets. Which one's in the middle? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to be a 5 by 5. The entire thing should be, I know you won't believe me, but trust me, I'll explain later why. Explain why later. It can be anything. I recommend clay. I recommend clay because it's a sturdy object. And it doesn't fall. And it doesn't fall. Looks like concrete powder, just fall. But that way, make the entire outside clay. That way, if it gets onto the clay, you know, I got 1 point. You can actually use games with this. If you're playing multiplayer, you can say, hey, I challenge you to a battle where whoever gets the most bullseyes wins. You can also do that. It's not just for that. It'll be used for fun too. So, and then you need a rarer block. So we got the clay. That's pretty straightforward. But we need a rarer block to show that it's rarer to get it into the middle. It can't be too rare. So, I'm going to make it calcite. It's not, because I also like it. And the middle one, but the middle one has to be a target. I can't say it can't. And then boom. And because they look the same from this way and that way, you can challenge your friend to see if tridents are better. Bullseye. Or you can do whatever you want with these. It's pretty amazing. Like using a target to do that. And then there's one last, and then the other way is I'll show you and tell you what the other way is. So I go to bed here in my bed. The other way is a little less straightforward because it involves taking actual animals, which I don't like. You can use grass. I recommend for the one, you can make one on land and not on land. For the one on land, I highly recommend that you use some kind of nettle. I'm going to use a smooth quartz block. I'm in creative. Why didn't I tell you that? I'm in creative. And then You make something like this. You make a very small enclosure. Place an animal inside it. And you get an animal inside it. But here's the catch. You put a slab, put a matching slab to it. So for example, I use smooth quartz slab. So it's be only a slab. If you use another one of the blocks, it ruins it all. Go back and take one of your quartz blocks. Make it different, a block of quartz this time. But do you see how it hovers above? That's because of the slab. The goal is you take a 2-block tall animal, take a 2-block tall mob, and you challenge your friend, see if you can fire at it. See who can fire at it first. For example, if I take, and then there's an underwater version. Same thing, except you might use an underwater animal. That you would use it for underwater, for example. And also the block might be something, and the block would be something different. The block could be, it might be sand. If you want to get extreme, it could be sand, dirt. Be practically whatever you want it to be. Be whatever you want it to be. But the real juicy part of this is that you can just challenge your friends to it. To try and kill something. For example, I'm about to take a spawn egg. I'm about to spawn a random mob. Don't care what it is. Remember, I'm in creative. Doesn't matter if it's a drowned or a husk, cave spider, slime, villager, or a slime. I'm going to take a wither skeleton. But at least it can survive. You challenge your friend, hey, can you hit this wither skeleton? Say, I can, and you just kill the wither skeleton. Like that. The even better thing is, even if it's a hostile mob, the hostile mob cannot walk out and kill you. Again, it's like if you cannot walk in and kill the mob, then the mob won't be able to walk in and the mob won't be able to walk out and kill you. Main priority, bye.